Hello, everybody. Jamie here with Craft Chameleon. It is Tuesday night at 7:30 Central Time, and we're always here, and we love it when you can join us. However, those of you who are watching it on hashtag replay, uh, we appreciate you coming back and taking a look at it too. So today, what we're going to be making, hey Faith, hey Angela, is this is the free file. It's backwards because I printed it. Maybe it'll show. No, it's does that read correctly? I can't tell. No. Hey Jerry. Um, but this is the file, okay? And it's free until Monday, and then the files change out. But this is the one that goes with our hardboard. But and that's what I'm going to do today. But I wanted to show you the free files that we have that go with our hardboard. I don't know if you can see it here, but they're larger than the hardboard. So this would actually look great on a pillow cover. We have one that's made just for a flag, and we'll be doing that one tomorrow. So you could have a front door uh, hanger, and then you could have the flag. It could be coordinating. Mm-hmm. Just saying. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, let's see all our peeps. Let's see our peeps. Come on. There we go. Ooh, no, not yet. I think I'm going to have to get a different. There's Faith and Miss Angela next door in Illinois, and Miss Jerry in Texas, Miss Erin in Ohio, Miss Linda in Delaware. It's kind of like, don't you? You should all have those little things, and you could come out in your swimsuits or not swimsuits. I wouldn't do swimsuits. I could be Missouri. Yeah, it would be pretty. You just downsize it. It would be very pretty on a tumbler. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, you could just size it down. Okay, so we've said hi to everyone, and I am ready to go to show you. I assume most of you saw, I forgot to bring it over here. Hold on 1 minute because I'm going to get the sample. I thought about running, and then I thought, yeah, then they would hear this like thud. They'd be like, hello, hello. Oh, well, thank you. Katie and I continue to go get our nails done. So it's our mother daughter thing we do together. We even had a pedicure for Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. For Mother's Day, we went, had a pedicure and our nails. I had a different guy, same shop, different guy. These aren't holding up as well as the gal. I swear. Okay, so this is actually what we're making today. But I wanted to show you, this has to be printed, excuse me, on a 13 by 19. I printed this on a 11 by 17. And it cut it off on the side. Well, it doesn't look so bad there, but it's bad. I'll put it down over here and you can see it. But that's why I have the little streamers on the side. So you don't really have to have those. But I did. So it would look nice because I would still want to use it. So I'll put that down so I can show you my misstep and how I tried to fix it and etc. etc. Swimsuit, that's a hard no. Yeah, I know. Uh, but I'll take the sash. Okay, Miss Delaware. Yes, we are. We are. She even took me out to breakfast at a restaurant that no one else will go. It's a Greasy Spoon, Waffle House. And no one else will go there with me except, well, no one. There is no except. So I never get to go. So she said, would you like for me to take you to Waffle House for Mother's Day? And I'm like, yes. So she deigned to eat at Waffle House. So have you all heard about the Waffle House? If you want to know how bad things are, like if there's been a natural disaster somewhere, you call and see if the Waffle House is closed. And if the Waffle House is closed, then it was really a bad disaster. Otherwise, you can go ahead and head to whatever your destination is. Honest story, honest story. She is a sweet daughter. She's the sweetest person. She's grown into the sweetest adult, young adult. Yeah, I'm very lucky. I am so blessed. Okay, so we're going to switch over now and we will take a look at all the things I have for you. Okay, there we go. And okay, so this is the hardboard one side. Now let's make sure you can see. There's where I messed up. The paper wasn't. Let's see if I can get this over here. The paper wasn't wide enough, right? So when I printed it out, the edges, you know how it has to have a little edge. The print didn't go from edge to edge, and so you need a 13 by 18, 13 by 19. Sorry. So I had this white, so I just cut off some of the overhang and taped it on, and went ahead and pressed it, and decided this is what I would do. So I just made little tails, and then I made these streamers. And now I can still use this, right? I thought that was still cute. So there we have that. I've told my tale of woe of what I did. So this is a 13 by 19. And if you print with silhouette, it will only go up to 12.9999, just FYI. So here's my, now like I said, this goes from all the way down here to all the way up here. So it's a good, and it kind of, fades out. So this would be a great print for watercolor. I mean for flag. Okay. So here, this board I took and put it in my convection oven for 20 minutes, 20 minutes at 200 degrees, because that's all I can do. I can't go down to 180, but I'd love to. So this is the top. That took me a little bit to see, to figure it out. I'm like, how is this? But yeah, that's what it is. The peak is up here, okay? And we don't clean these holes out. So when you put your ribbon through, let me show you that, you're going to want to take a Q-tip or something first. Let's see if I can show this to you. Can you see this little bit of black? Oh, there we go. Hopefully you can see that black. There's some black on here too. There. This is more noticeable. So when you push that through, it's going to collect some of that black, because this is basically wood, and we're cutting it with a laser, so it's burning through the wood. So there you go. All right. Excuse me. So now all we have to do is locate where we want. That's Hive up there, and that's its little bottom. There we go. I'm just kind of locating it. I got it. I also made it bigger. Since I had a bigger sheet, I'm like, oh, I want to get all my bang for my buck, right? Okay, that should pretty well do it. I'm cutting off a little bit of its stinger, and a little bit of the H, but I think I can live with that. So whatever, this comes as a PNG file. So whatever you decide you want to do, size it accordingly. If you're going to do this, you want to make it like, I think I made this 12. Well, you can measure it. 12.75, and it doesn't have to be that big. Hold on, I'll get a ruler. Okay. So this is 11, and I made this a little over 12. So it's more like 12, not even a half. And then this direction is 12, I believe. Nope. This direction is like 11 and a half, and I made that much bigger. Oh, there we go. So that is 12. There's the, it's about 12 and a half too. It's kind of a square design. So you don't need to make it that large, but you can if you want to. I think I'd back off it like ½ inch. So if you get your print from us, it'll be backed off ½ inch. But if you're printing your own 13 by 19s, we're going to back it off ½ inch so you get your full stinger and your full H up here. Okay, so I just taped it in place. I'm going to flip it over. And because, you know, I love a challenge, this won't fit on my small platen here. Actually, I'm going to have to cut this off. Anyway, it won't fit, so we're going to have to do it in 2 presses, which luckily it's really nice. It handles it really well. I'm going to save these little corners. Who knows what I'll do with them? But they have print on them, right? Aunt Eloise for free take. That was my grandmother's sister-in-law, Aunt Eloise. She lived in Boonville, Indiana. Okay, so now we're ready. We're going to put this in the, let me flip this over so you can kind of see what I'm doing. There we go. And here's my platen that this isn't going to fit on. So I want to put there. I want it side to side. Make sure that's on the platen. Make sure that my point is on the platen. And I'll show you how I'm going to handle it. Put my paper there. And then I'm bringing it over. This is like no pressure. Well, it's a little bit of pressure, but hardly any. And I'll start it. I'm at 375 for 55 seconds. And the reason is because I'm going to have to move it. Otherwise, I would be at 60 seconds. Just to let you know. Now, I have my pencil. And I am going to pull the paper up. I think you can see what I'm doing. Let me push this over without burning myself, right? There we go. So I'm flipping my paper up, my top sheet, and then I'm just drawing a line across there very lightly so I know what has not been pressed. And we're almost done. Hey, Miss Deb. Oh, Paulette, hi, I haven't seen you in ages. Paulette's with us on YouTube, you guys. Okay, so 55 seconds, and now what I'm going to do, and I usually don't do this, but I am going to reuse this piece because I'm going to turn this around. Can you see my line? I don't think you can. There's my pencil line right there. It's very light. And I'm going to come out to like 1/2 inch above my pencil line, and then I'm going to stick this back in. Put it down and go for another 55 seconds. Okay, so Paulette's joining us on YouTube. Thank you, Paulette. Yay, Facebook user. Okay, so we're almost done. 30 seconds left to go. And I told you that I did put this in the convection oven, and then I let it cool completely off. And why do we do that? It's because of moisture. And it's super important to do it with moisture because of moisture if you get both sides coated. And what happens if you don't wick all that moisture out is when you put it in the heat press, the moisture builds up between the two plastic coatings and it bubbles the plastic coating, and then you have a ruin. There's nothing you can do to fix that. I wish there was, but there isn't. Okay, and there we have it. And let's flip this over, because that's the best way I've found to take my tape off. What did there? I put it away. That's crazy talk. I could actually find it. So I'm just going to take my tape off now. I have a box that I keep all my, you know how I cut the little side pieces off? That's what made me seeing the side pieces cut off. And I have a little box I keep all that in. So when I want to try something, I can just go to my box and pull out a little scrap and not have to go print. I also have misprints in there and extra prints, etc., etc. Do you guys have that? I'm sure you do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull it off, and there it is. Home sweet home. But see, it's a little stinger. Oh, here, I got to move my... Let's tilt this back over. There we go. Let's tilt this out of the way. Okay. But there's his little stinger. It's on the tape. And then the top of my H. So one time too small, the other time too big. Is that not really cute though? And we have the matching flag. So we'll do that tomorrow. Well, it's a coordinating flag. It actually has part of the outline, and then it goes a little bit bigger, and it's a little bit, has a lot more white in it. But this is like a multimedia image that I did. So I'm in love with it. Let's see. Here we have our last piece de resistance. You'll get a piece of ribbon. I don't know how long it is. I'm sorry. And it will be this ribbon. It coordinates really nicely with the yellows. You can't. It doesn't look like it, but this is deeper yellow than what it's showing up. So it coordinates really nicely. You'll get a piece of ribbon, so you can use that to hang it, should you choose to. And show you my bow maker trick, even though I'm not a bow maker. Once you cut your ribbon, it will fray. The grosgrain will fray, but it's polyester, so you just run a lighter along the edge, and it creates like a little bump, little ridge there, and that kind of fray checks it. Okay, so it won't ravel. Now the next thing I'm going to do, because remember, we don't clean those holes. And I found out the hard way. I want this one to be a gift for somebody. So I'm going to clean my holes. But to do that, I'm just using a wipe and my pointy tweezers, and I'm going from both sides to get the most of it. Really, the best thing to do, and that'd be awesome, but I'm not going to take the time, would be to get your diamond tip reamer and shove one corner in of the baby wipe and pull it all the way through. Wouldn't that be cool? You could get some real cleaning done there. Okay, one more time. Come on, there we go. Okay. So we got Steve back. We got a bunch of orders for these from the last, for the sublimation camp. And we got Steve back to clean. Like, Mike, we gotta get Steve back. So he's back. I don't know which days, but he is back. So all you're gonna do is send your point through, pull it through. And then all I did was just fed it through and made a knot. Easier said than done, evidently. There we go. Pulled out how much I wanted to be left. This still, you're going to have to clean it better than that. There's still little marks on there. There we go. Although now I can flip it over so it doesn't show. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And voila. How long did that take? I mean, like no time at all. And the thing is, on your, I was going to say easy bake oven. On your convection oven, you can, I don't know where that came from. You can put more than one in there if you have racks. Be sure and put paper down and make sure the white side is facing away from the rack. And I'm still cracking myself up with easy bake oven. And you can do 2 at a time. And you can do 18 minutes. What you want to do is just make sure you have no moisture, because you don't want any bubbling. So there we have it. Is that not cute for the front door? So, woohoo! Feel like a rodeo. Throw my hands up. Done with my calf roping, right? Okay, let's move over here, and I will switch back and see what everybody's saying. Maybe I'll switch back. Yes, I will. Woohoo. Okay. Okay. So, now, there. Oh, Paulette, Paula, thank you. Paula's here. Oh, Paula, hello. There she is. Hey, Linda, I haven't seen you for a while. Linda from California, right? Thank you, Paulette. I am trying to do more like these. I enjoy doing them, like the lemon. Oops, the welcome, the welcome watermelons, and I did the lemonade, and I really enjoy doing these like multimedia kind of designs. So I'm going to try and do more of them. Yeah, no, you wouldn't think. I didn't think to clean the holes. This other one has really dirty, but you can always turn it so it's only on one side. But um, you know, just clean the holes. Pretty and fun. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. If only my mouse would work, this would go a little bit faster. I'm sorry. Erin says she loves it. Thank you so much. And Julie and Peggy have all the links up there. Be sure and grab your free sign. I mean, your free design, because remember, it doesn't have to go on this. It can go on other things. Somebody said, was it Jerry? I think said it could go on a mug, or not a mug, tumbler, and it would look great on a pillow cover. And tomorrow we'll have the flag. You're welcome, Facebook user. Thanks for your 30 minutes tonight. Appreciate it. Paula said yes. And Facebook user wants to know why I have a small press. This is a 9x12, and it's because of my work area. That's what I have. So my work area is so much bigger than it used to be. But I am using, I don't know, we used to do trade shows. And so we had these counters built for the cash register, and that's what I'm using. So it wasn't really constructed to be a work area, but that's what I'm repurposing them for. So it's more narrow, and it's, you know, it's what I have, so it's what I use. Thank you, Paulette. Thank you, thank you. I always enjoy seeing you, Linda. Love the lemonade. Yeah, that was in one of our boxes when we used to have boxes. Maybe I'll do another lemonade. Maybe a pink lemonade. That'd be kind of cute, wouldn't it? I have to think about that. So that's all I know, ladies, for tonight. I thank you for your 30 minutes. I only took 27, so if I run over some other time, I'm banking these 3 minutes, okay? Be sure and don't use your convection oven for cooking after you've used it for sublimation. There are poisonous stuff that you just don't want in your food, make you sick, or your people sick. You don't want that. Nobody needs to be sick. We've got enough sickness. Okay, so Linda says she loved the pink. I'm on it. I'm on the pink. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you hashtag after you watch it. Watch tomorrow's. And remember, it'll be the coordinating flag. Thanks, everybody, for coming tonight. Bye-bye. Okay, we're never going to leave because I can't get my cursor there. Now we are. And now goodbye.